Activists worry the Biden administration is sending the message it will tolerate human rights violations by inviting Southeast Asian leaders to the White House, including rotating chair of ASEAN, Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Sen, whose 37-year rule is marked with corruption, repression, and violence.
One of the lasting images of this US-ASEAN summit is going to be President Biden standing next to human rights abusers from Asia. Now, he can mitigate that a little bit by calling out those human rights abuses in Cambodia and other places, Vietnam. But so far, we haven't seen that kind of very clear message from this White House.
9 out of the 10 ASEAN heads of delegations attended the White House dinner Thursday evening, hosted by President Joe Biden. Following ASEAN's demand that they send only non-political representatives, the Myanmar junta that toppled Aung San Suu Kyi's civilian government last year did not send anyone. The U.S. supports ideas for ASEAN to open informal channels with Myanmar's so-called National Unity Government in exile.
Very good opportunities for me in order to meet with, the State Department's leaders and the United States leaderships, and at the same time now, of course, ASEAN leaderships are now visiting, and there are a lot of formal and informal meetings. So it's a very good opportunities for me to be here.
The summit reflects the dilemma Biden is facing as he seeks to balance his administration's focus on human rights and democracy with America's interest to counter Chinese influence in the Indo-Pacific and building a coalition against Russia's invasion in Ukraine.
A number of the ASEAN participants have been important partners in calling out the aggressive action of Russia in invading Ukraine, in participating and supporting sanctions and certainly abiding by them.
Psaki declined to say whether the final summit communique will mention Russia, which ASEAN has so far avoided in their statements on Ukraine. ASEAN leaders also met with a bipartisan group of U.S. lawmakers and American business leaders Thursday. The summit will end on Friday. Patsy, Widakuswara, VOA News at the White House.